Good afternoon. It's Sunday the 16th of August. Time for just a quick update. I've been out here with the plants. I can't remember whether I've mentioned before about the buxus, but that's these guys here. I've got 4 of them at the back against the castle. They will grow 2 feet across each, so those 4 will grow into one kind of hedge, and I'll be able to shape that, and that will add some like a nice green break between the track and the castle. This has been ballasted down to here. This hasn't been dyed yet, so that's how it comes out when it's just been laid. The small mini forest that I've been working on has come together really well. In fact, that needs a trim. So we've seen all this. This is no movement on this at the moment, just a few ideas. I will be building a castle that's going to go in that space there. Between the curve there, I'm going to actually build a stone castle round up to about there, quite sizable. It's going to be a feature, and I'll push that. It will be just half, like it will be in relief, so to speak. So it will be against the fence there. The greenery can grow around it and above it, and hopefully it will have the appearance of, you know, coming out of the woods, as it were. So this will be Castle Halt. Around here I've got some alpines growing in here, just some trackside greenery. The sticks are cat resistors because unfortunately my dear little pussycat thinks everything's a toilet at the moment. She's getting old. In fact, she's just over here, probably surveying that corner to, hey you, what you doing? Anyway, so over to here, there she goes, look, every time. Thank you, thanks for that. More buxus planted in here. Hello, darling. And some more rocks in this corner. They are over from, well, what I took out from the other side. They fit in there really well. So the idea is that the plants will grow, fill in the gaps and naturalize the whole thing. But what I want to show you really today is this. I've finally managed to get cracking on this. I mean, I've had a bit of a twisted ankle, so I haven't really been in the right mood for digging and knocking up concrete. So anyway, this was the set of points that I put in there in advance already. What we've got is a passing loop there on a raised, this is raised concrete, the track bed. Underneath here I've backfilled this with all the clay and the deep soil that I dug up for other parts of the railway. I took the good soil from the top of this area and used it elsewhere, and I used all the clay and the hard stuff and the stones all backfilled in there. It's settled down. I've given it a couple of weeks. It's well compressed. So the track is laid on there, and then what I've done is I've cast the platform. So that's measured to kind of conform with a narrow gauge railway platform. I was going to cast some stone, you know, some curbs in there, but to be honest with you, once I brushed it all up, I just thought, well, it doesn't really need it. By the time this is all ballasted and this space is ballasted in here, it's going to be really, you know, the ballast is going to come right up to here, and I think it will look really good as it is. It's nice and flat. So the idea is this, because what I've done here, I've used the track as it comes in the 600 curve track, because the points, it's almost impossible to do anything with them. I can't straighten them out and change them into a wider radius, so I'll have to use those as they are, which means that only the short wheelbase traffic will be coming inside any area that there are points, so it doesn't matter if I then use the ordinary curves. So with this particular detail, the long trains will come straight through here, and the shorter trains can come into the siding on this side of the station. So what I'll show you as well, I've built up the wall, so we've got the concrete block work coming up there. As the path raises, because the garden drops away towards the end, I've used smaller blocks and bricks up to here. Now that will all be brought up to the track base level, this level here, so that will be raised up to that level all the way around. Now originally I was going to have do some more rocks using a different kind of rock or something, but T really wanted to see this side the same as that over there, so I'm going to continue the same idea at this side. So I will render with the same rendering sand on this side. I'll bring that up with a render and just put some curves and grooves in there, exactly the same as over there. The plants will, you know, naturalize into this area here. The platform, I'm going to cast the next section into there, you know, it won't drop down, it's going to actually just be a triangle shape in there. It's going to follow the shape of the track. So, but I wanted to do that section because that was cast with timber around, you know, to get the nice square shape and make life easy when it comes to smoothing the top. So that's been done like that. What I'll do now is a live test with number 4. So let's just get that ready, and we'll see. Absolutely fine. So now come back. Run over some plants there. And I'll just bring her into the station. Yep. Yeah, that's all about right. The steps there is just slightly higher than the platform itself, and that's exactly where I wanted it to be. I'll go one more time up. The good thing with these points is that they're spring loaded, so that point is actually set against the train there. So when the train comes back, it travels in a straight line. So, with people, there's the step there. That would do just fine. People can step off onto the platform. So from over here you'll see that I need to trim these plants back, but I'm very pleased with the way that it's actually picked up, because remember that I dug a lot of this out, exposing the bare earth, and it's, you know, there's still places like this, but I don't really mind that. That's, you know, that's natural. It's the side of a green area. What I'll do is this piece here, I'll probably soften that up with plants just in this corner here. I like the idea. I think that with the garden railway, softening areas up with plants is very important. I'm pleased with the way, the same thing, the way that the plants are growing up against the side of this raised section that I put in there. You know, it's covered up the posts, it's growing up around the track. This is more ivy down here. I'll put that there. That's an idea that I'm going to use for some kind of tunnel there, because I have to say that particular area gets extremely dirty with all the leaves falling off. So this is growing up nicely. I want that to come up higher. I want it to meet and come above track level. So the next thing to do here is all the ballast, just to bring that up and get that finished. With the ballast and the plants, then I won't need to do any more with that. That's done. And then moving back to here, I need to sit down carefully and work out where my building's going to go. Don't forget, this is the finished area about here, which gives me plenty of space to put some kind of a station building, some huts, you know, just some interesting. This is going to be a scene. So this is the beginning of a nice scene. There'll be buildings with lights, that kind of thing. Something that's going to look nice in the evening as well as the daytime. And I think that's all for now. So thanks very much, and I'll see you all soon. Bye now.